So I've trundled up a hill wanting to get a distant moonrise. We're a couple of days before full moon, and that's often a better time to photograph a moonrise because when we get to full moon the sun is fully set as the moon is rising, and it's therefore a little bit more challenging to capture the moon with any kind of foreground still illuminated by the sun. So I am hoping to catch it rising above the trees right up on the horizon in the distance there. So on the back of my camera, that's the zoom lens, 300mm zoom lens, fully in. If I zoom in, you can see that I've sort of roughly focused on the trees there. I will get back to that once I see the moon. So according to Stellarium on my phone, it is going to come up somewhere along here imminently. I left it till the last minute to do this, so I'm just hoping that being high up here has not affected my moonrise time too much, and I'm hoping that layer of grey fog is not cloud, is just kind of bad seeing. So hopefully this will work. I've tried these before and they don't always work, but if you want that kind of trick perspective of the moon looking huge against a foreground object, you need to be a few miles away as the crow flies from the object the moon is rising behind. And if I'd planned ahead for this, I would have used photo pills and lined it up more accurately with something specific, but right now I'm happy just with a tree, to be honest. And I've got my camera bag on my back and everything ready to hobble to the left or the right to get a slightly better angle on a particular feature. So yeah, let's see how this goes. I'm going to stop filming so I can concentrate, because you have like literally seconds to capture a shot like this. I'm going to stop and concentrate, and I'll let you know if I get anything. I got it. I don't know if you can see in the distance how tiny the moon is and how far away those trees are. Sorry, the camera's clicking because I don't want to miss anything. So yeah, I got it. I thought I could see a hint of something. I bet if I zoom in on here you'll still not really see very much, but there you go. Oh, wobbly. So that's the moon in the far distance. It rose behind those trees. I did not have time to think about moving anywhere. It's rising up through that beautiful pink belt of Venus. Lovely kind of rainbow coloured eastern sky right now. Very soon we'll start to see the grey band rising up, which is the shadow of the Earth. So beautiful. The moon's kind of moving out of shot on my pictures, so I need to go and sort that out and just keep going. Once the moon clears the trees, you lose that moon illusion. So this is literally a minute or so, and then the moment is gone. But I got it. This is how people do that trick perspective of making the moon look huge, and you're going to see a lot of that in the coming days because we've got a Perigee Moon. Okay, you can start to see the Earth's shadow now. That's the grey band that's hugging the horizon, coming up into the pink. It's a kind of greyish blue on camera. We've got the beautiful pink and orange. There is a little bit of kind of thin cloud and stuff up there as well. But that nice grey band that's just coming up and enveloping the moon. The moon's showing up a bit brighter now that it's got higher and is coming up through the atmosphere. Haven't looked at the pictures yet, but the moon will almost certainly have looked a bit squashed because of atmospheric distortion. But yeah, what a stunning belt of Venus this is. The moon's much higher now. The Earth's shadow has got quite high up. This is making me laugh because if you look down here, one of our cats, I think it's Charlie, I didn't feed them before I came out, so he's just sat there looking disapproving at the bottom of the hill. He makes me laugh. He's very food motivated. I think I've been hanging around hoping for an aircraft transit, but no banana. The skies have got very quiet. No doubt all the planes will come when I hobble my way back down. But I'm going to go and give the cats their dinner and lie down because my back is killing me. But hopefully this will have worked out. When the moon is very low and through all the atmosphere, it is literally impossible to get good focus. It's just so smushy. So the pictures being very faint and probably quite smushy, I've got no idea if this is going to work. I really don't, but I'll find out shortly when I get them off the camera. Just thought I'd show you the beautiful sunset that's happened. I've just packed all my stuff away, and absolutely gorgeous sunset. Fiery skies all the way around the west and to the northwest. So pretty. The moon's looking so bright now. Okay, so here is the video of the moon rising. You can see the moon is extremely pale when it first becomes visible, and that's just a common feature when you are photographing it. This was actually the day before full moon. I had my dates mixed up in my head when I did my introduction. The higher the moon gets, the less atmosphere you're looking at it through, but even when it clears the trees, the moon still has distortions around the limb purely because of atmospheric disturbances. But the higher the moon gets, the clearer it gets, but then the more you start to lose that illusion. I had so many bird transits on this day, but the focus was just not good enough for them to really show up. And also those birds were a long distance away, so the size difference just wasn't great. But overall, like the still pictures, the noise level is pretty atrocious. The focus is not great on these early ones. And I've got dust bunnies on my sensor, which is really annoying because I cleaned my sensor literally last week. But it's really good fun to do these, and I think I said earlier on that the moon is very smushy when you photograph it this way, and I am using a 12-year-old budget camera for this. So yeah, I think the colours are really pretty as it rises up through the belt of Venus, and I just think that the pictures are really pretty. So I hope you found that video helpful. It's just useful to share the information about that kind of moon illusion thing, and if you do want the moon to look really big against something in the foreground, you need to position yourself a long way from that object. So I will do this again, and hopefully I'll have better focus next time. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I was not lucky enough to get even a hint of clear sky for the lunar eclipse that happened the night after this, but I got this video out of the moonrise this week, and I'm really happy about that. So hope you enjoyed watching. Take care, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.